Alright, here we are for round one with our blue-red fun times deck on the draw, and I think this is a reasonable hand. I mean, go Own Speaker, follow the hammer their thing with one toughness. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Keep that. Nothing on your turn. Alright. I don't think it matters which land we play first. There's not really anything to... there's no double coloured spells in our deck, certainly, and I don't think there's any that we really need to represent the possibility of. So, Omen Speaker, what do we see? Oh, our opponent apparently stepped through their second turn without playing anything. That is unfortunate. I think we want both of these. We definitely don't need the land next turn because we already have one, but we're not really going to have use for either of these cards next turn, so I don't think the order exactly matters. But I think we want both of those because we'd love to get that out on turn 4. Coinsmith, sure, why not? And yeah, like I said, that really wasn't going to be a thing. So we just do nothing this turn, but I think we're okay with that. Next turn we have all of the options in the world. We can either play this flyer, or flash this flyer, or do this if we're really desperate. I don't think this is going to be our plan, but we have options depending on what our opponent does. Most likely just going to be... Actually, that seems like something we might want to save for when we have the mana to spare. So this seems more likely to be our play, just because it gets more power in the air. If he has a trick here, I'm not that concerned. Omen Speaker's already done its job. But yeah, he's just attacking just because it's a free roll. Sure. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play Cloaked Siren. Get some power on him quickly. Yeah. I don't mind if he attacks us back. I kind of just want to chip him down. Because we're going to be the beat down pretty soon with this and this on the board. Oh, that's going to do some things. Reveal 3 cards, huh? Well, I'm going to be casting this turn, no question. I think I'm okay revealing this guy. I'd love to keep this in hand. This I'd be okay with losing. But I think I might want to keep this one around because it can block his guy. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I really want to keep the Chimera around because it does more stuff. Yeah, I think the Chimera might have just more utility going forward, so I'm going to reveal these 3. What are we waiting on right now? I'll choose cards to reveal. Okay, this one, this one, this one. And bye-bye Kraken. I think that's probably the one card out of my hand I'm least sad to lose, really. Given that I don't even almost have the mana for it. Alright, birdie. Let's start birdieing. I'm sure that's actually a word. All right. Given that I've just drawn a land, I'm definitely playing the Cyclops. Just because there's a chance that I can monstrous it next turn. And it holds off both of his guys. I mean, this also holds off both of his guys. But the Cyclops does it better. And also, if I do try to block his guy and he has a combat trick, I'm less worried about this dying than I am about this dying. You know, before I've monstrous it. Obviously, once I've monstrous it, I'll put a lot more mana into this guy. But until that happens, I'm okay with this guy dying. 4/5, huh? If I monstrous my thing, then that is much less of an issue. And there it is. All right. I think I'm just going to keep the Cyclops back on defense. No reason to try to race against this guy. Especially not going to try to race against two of them. But if I can just hold them all off while I attack him in the air. Really? Huh. Is this the +2/+2? I think this is the +2/+2 trick in white. Or possibly Necrobite or Boon. I guess there's Boon as well. Yeah, there's too many things this could be. I'll just take 4 and then wait for a time when I can use 4 of the hammer in response to a combat trick to just blow them out. Yeah, because this turn I can play out another Cyclops, leave up 4 of the hammer, block with the big Cyclops if he attacks again, then when he uses the combat trick, I can follow the hammer in response and get a 2-for-1. Alright, your turn. Let's see if the plan comes together. Sure, I am ahead of you. I don't think you're winning the race with the coinsmith, my friend. Oh, that changes matters. What is it? 5, 7, 7. Do we reduce that right now? I mean, I think we do reduce that right now. The question is, do we kill the Titan, which is definitely something that we want killed, or do we kill the double black thing to reduce how much the swing is? I think we still just go for the Titan. It's only a difference of 1 life point for each of us, and the Titan's a much bigger problem. Okay, now I think we need to get a bit more aggressive, because we need to kill him before he's able to coinsmith us out, or at least get his life total down lower than ours before the coinsmith can get us. Right now we can act twice a turn, so if he gets another planes, then that's 2 turns to kill us. So we have 2 turns to deal, what, 6 damage or more to him? No, 9 damage. Which we can't really do with what we have, just with the Siren. So if we attack with the Siren and this Cyclops, well, say we attack with both Cyclopses, what's the worst he can do? Because that's attacking for lethal, and these guys trample, so he's got to start throwing guys away. And we'd still have this to chump block his Titan if he keeps that around and tries to crack back with it. But say he just chump blocks with Disciple and then attacks back with everything. We'd chump block the Titan, we'd take 4 and then he'd kill us. No, that's not a good plan. So I think we have to leave one of the Cyclopses back. But we can attack with both of these 2. And he can trade for the Cyclops, but I'm perfectly fine trading for the Cyclops. If he stack blocks like this and this on it, then we're trading the Cyclops with the Titan, which is perfectly fine with me. And the Titan would have to be in the fray if he was going to be multi-blocking the Cyclops. So I'd definitely be trading for the Titan, no matter how he stack blocks. And then just leave up Monstrosity for this guy to use as a blocker. Because if I attack with these and he lets it all through and cracks back, I'd be able to eat the Titan, block, say the Coinsmith, take 3, and then I'm still dead if he has a planes. Oh, I think we have to do it though. Now the question is, do I want to hold up the trample, or do I want to try to play out the bird and get more power in the air? I think the Monstrosity is going to have more relevance for us down the line. Especially with it. Actually, if he blocks with this Titan and I manage to get that off the board, I might just play the Storm Chaser. Because then I have better blocks. Because I can block all of his guys. And I can just Monstrosity this the next turn. But if the Titan sticks around, I'm definitely holding up Monstrosity. sure. It does have trample, but I suppose it's still locking 3, so not the worst. Alright, yeah, definitely holding up Monstrosity so that I can block the Titan. Oh, he didn't rip a Plains, which is a good sign. It means it's going to take him 3 turns to kill us with just the Coinsmith alone. Though this, if he does attack all out this turn, he can get through some amount of damage. If he attacks all out, I'm actually going to block this on the Coinsmith and just chump block the Titan. Because I just want that thing. That thing is actually our most problematic card on the other side of the table at the moment. Cast into Darkness. Okay, that changes matters substantially. Wait, are we dead now? Yeah, because I've chump blocked this. Alright. Let's dig and hope. I don't know what we're digging for, but let's dig and hope. Alright. Hubris and, I don't know, Mountain. Alright, our out is that he gives us the wrong pile. The pile that lets us survive versus the pile that only has sorcery speed stuff in it. Nah, you got it. Alright. Begin sideboarding. Yeah, I know. You don't have to keep telling me he won when we're in the sideboard. Magic Online. You can... There we go. Okay, so is there anything here that we particularly want? I mean, those Titans are annoying, but I don't think they're Thassaziah level annoying. Hippocamp would have actually been surprisingly reasonable in that last game, but I don't think that's a reason to bring it in. Psychos would actually be pretty good as a blocker, because it can block his Titans. Maybe I should bring that in. On the other hand, the Eidolon really doesn't seem to be doing a lot for us against what he's doing, because our plan is basically clog up the ground and then attack in the air. Yeah, I think this is reasonable. This is a double red spell. Do we really want to change our mana? I don't think we do. We're still 9-8, so submit. Play first. This is 2 land and nothing that costs less than 4. I think that's a mulligan. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Ew. Oh. Can we keep this? No, I don't think we can. Oh, vomit. I don't think it's going to get any better though. I mean... But... No. None of those hands were particularly good. But... You just have to hope we draw out of it. That is a start. I guess on turn 4 we can try to draw something. Sure. Drawing nothing but lands is not quite what I hoped when I kept this hand. Sure, I take 2. Not too worried about that. Most of the stuff in our deck will be able to block it should we ever actually draw something. That's scary. Him having extra cards and extra card selection when we've already mulliganed to 5 with a pretty mediocre hand that just keeps on drawing mountains apparently is not what I wanted to see. Sure. Yep. You get in there. All right. Okay, this is really awkward because we can't actually cast it, which means this is the only creature in this pile that of any relevance. Because we only got the one island and there's no islands in this pile, so there's no way we're going to be able to get this Kraken out. So what we really need is we need to make sure he gives us the Cloaked Siren pile. And I think... So the Cloaked Siren has to go in one pile. This has to go in the other pile because I'm pretty sure he's scared of that. He did make us discard it to the Disciple last game, even though we had no way of casting it then either. So I think keeping that in the other pile will make him want to give us the Siren. Retraction Helix, I'm okay leaving up here because there's nothing really we want to bounce right now. And the Magma Spray is definitely not going to want to give us since he has a creature it could kill. And the mountain we don't really want. So I'm happy to leave all 4 of these up here in the Siren just to make sure that he gives us the Siren. And he did. And we're going to play it. There's Sentry. Ugh. Luckily we have a thing, but then it does regenerate. This is gonna be sketchy. Sure. Alright, play this. And then next turn, this can block his Eidolon. This can try to eat his Sentry, but then he can regenerate it, or I can just play that. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to play that. That blocks his guy just as well. Or better even. Sure. And it's unlikely I'm going to be able to kill the sentry in combat anyway, because he's not going to attack unless he's able to regenerate it. Oh, is this Gary? No. Shark Harpy. Ugh. I think we give him the 4/4, because maybe then we can get him with Rise to the Challenge. I don't really want to sacrifice either of my guys. So I figured just the sentry's coming in. No. Huh. Maybe that was just another misclick. Alright. Oh, that would be good. That will be good. But I think I want the fall of the hammer first. That way, because if he taps this plains this turn, then we could just kill sentry with fall of the hammer. Oh god. I think I'll make this one a 2/2 and sack the Omen Speaker, because then I can fall it, whereas I can't fall the 4/4. I only have the one of these. So unless I get really tricky with this and double up, like if I attack with this, he blocks here, I rise to the challenge to kill that one, and then fall the hammer this one over here, which is a thing that could happen, but I don't think I can force it to happen. Whereas if I let this be a 2/2, then I still have my rise to the challenge plan to kill this, and I have my fall of the hammer plan, which I still want to use to kill this if I ever get the opportunity. And the Omen Speaker isn't that amazing for us. I mean, this is his only guy on the ground, and it's pretty well held back already. No, I will not pay your tribute. Okay. Sacrifice Omen Speaker. Loading. Alright, let's see how this goes. Coming in? Alright, perfect. Because now I can block and then pump it up rather than trying to save this for fall of the hammer shenanigans next turn. Right, there we go. I think I'm actually going to attack with this guy. Because if he tries to block and regenerate, then I can fall the hammer in response to the regeneration. It's only holding back this guy, which isn't that much of a concern. I'm actually ahead on the life totals at the moment. I can take a hit from this guy. And I just want to kill that sentry. If I manage to kill the sentry, then I can take this trade and end up in an okay state. Alright, so he regenerates, takes 3 anyway, which is pretty nice. And then the hammer is fallen. And that's off the board. Alright. I think we might be able to get back into this one. If he hits Grey Merchant, then we're pretty much boned. If he manages to kill this and keep his harpy, then we're in a bit of trouble. But that I don't care about. That is not a problem. He does still have 4 cards in hand and we're out, which is potentially a problem, as is this. Oh man. Okay. This is where all of that mulliganing really sort of starts to hurt us. Got to figure he trades with the harpy here. But that's okay, I have spares. Okay, so how does this attack happen? I've got to assume he's presumably attacking with the Intimidate guy. I've got to assume this is coming in. So if I block both of these guys on the Titan, he probably kills the Siren, leaves with the Giant, which can't attack through Chosen. Oh, darling. That is a bad sign. Ouch. But no attacks. Can I afford to attack with this? It's a 5-turn clock. This would pretty much have to chump the Titan. Like, if he swings all out, this would have to chump the Titan, and I would still take 7 go to 1. Whereas if I hold back, I can either double block the Titan, trade one of these guys for it, probably the Flyer. Still take 7 go to 1. And there's nothing in my deck that would get me out of that hole. Or I could block. I could chump the Titan and trade for this, I guess. Since I can't block this and this wouldn't trade. Oh no, I'd chump block the Titan with this and then eat the Eidolon with the Giant. Take 5 go to 3. And still be in a horrible position. What do I have in my deck that can get me out of this mess? I've got I don't think I actually have anything really. Like, most of these creatures would just be additional chumpers. Cyclops would like be able to trade with the Titan, but if I go by my plan of, block here, and then I play the Cyclops, it can trade here. This could block like over here, but I'd still be taking 3. So that would be death. Retraction Helix Hubris would get something off my back for a little while, but I think I'd still be dead. I don't think I actually have any outs in this case, unless I'm missing something extremely obvious. Like divination into... Oh, whoops. Divination into 5 mana worth of stuff. I don't think that's a thing. Also, I'm way down on the clock because I'm not in the hang of this whole talking my plans out thing. So even if I win this game, I have to win another game in 3 minutes. And I've got to get in the hang of talking faster. Disciple, sure. You get my island. I probably should have played it. Now divination is slightly less of an out. That was never really a decent out. There have to be like divination to like 2/2 drops so that I could chump both things. Alright, you got it. I reveal to what, like 8 cards. Everyone in? Ooh. Everyone not in. Well, we'll see how much longer I can last. Still can't attack. Really? The defensive good game, that's how we're going with this? Okay, sure, but still, don't do this, kids. Just don't throw out the good game until the game is actually definitively over. It's just, it's not good form. I'm not going to reply to that. I'm just going to leave that there. Well, that didn't go out quite so well for me as I hoped, but hopefully we'll do better in round 2. I'll see you then.